answer.
The roar of 50,000 fans echoes through Dodger Stadium. The confetti falls and the trophy gleams under the California sun. All eyes turn to the soft-spoken pitcher from Japan, who steps to the microphone. He doesn't deliver a long, rehearsed monologue. Instead, he offers just a few words, first in Spanish, then in English, that unleashes a wave of pure emotion and perfectly encapsulates a journey of relentless determination. Those words were, "Losing is not an option." The Los Angeles Dodgers held their World Series victory parade on November 3rd. During the ceremony at Dodger Stadium, World Series MVP Yoshinobu Yamamoto took to the stage and delivered a speech, mixing in English to the crowd's delight. The Dodgers, riding on double-decker buses, moved through the streets of Los Angeles, showered with cheers from local fans. The celebration then moved to Dodger Stadium for a ceremony to commemorate their second consecutive championship. When Yamamoto took the microphone, he first greeted the crowd in Spanish, saying "Hola." He then continued in English with his now famous line, "Losing is not an option." The audience responded with massive MVP chants. This phrase originated from a press conference before the League Championship Series, where Yamamoto stated, "We absolutely cannot lose." The saying became a team motto, even being printed on t-shirts worn by his teammates during practice. Yamamoto's performance was instrumental in the victory. In Game 2 of the World Series, he pitched a complete game, allowing only one run over 9 innings. He was also the winning pitcher in Game 6, giving up just 1 run over 6 innings. In a critical Game 7, he relieved in the 9th inning and pitched through the 11th, battling to keep the game tied. With 3 series wins, he was the undeniable MVP, proudly raising the trophy during the ceremony. His speech was short, but every word was true. The incredible thing is that he actually proved that losing is not an option with his actions. He's a man who speaks with results, not just words. That's the spirit of a true champion. He doesn't just talk, he always leads by example. That quiet, powerful determination came through even through the screen. That's what a true professional looks like. He doesn't need flashy performances. Yamamoto is the type who climbs steadily and quietly, and before you know it, he's at the summit. That one line in his speech conveyed all the effort he's put in. It was a short phrase, but it hit you right in the heart. Losing is not an option. That single sentence is a reflection of his entire life philosophy. It was amazing how he captured everyone's hearts with such a short speech. It didn't feel like a prepared line. It felt like it came straight from his soul. He's someone who gives his all to win, both in games and in life. That phrase is simple but carries so much weight. Anyone can say it, but he's the only one who can actually back it up with results. You could feel the entire team being lifted up by his words. Losing is not an option resonated more than any motivational video. It fired me up too. He strengthens the team not with words, but with his very presence. The way he closed it out with one sharp line, without any extra fluff, that's the mark of a winner. It was less of a speech and more of a declaration. In that moment, everyone understood why he was the MVP. His speech was incredible. Starting in Spanish and finishing in English, that's star power. As a Dodgers fan, I'm so proud. When he's on the mound, you feel calm no matter the situation. He's not just our ace, he's the heart and soul of this team. Honestly, it brought tears to my eyes. The moment Yamamoto said losing is not an option, I got chills. That phrase symbolized the entire season. His pitching and then that smile, it was the picture of a champion. You could feel his consideration for the Spanish-speaking fans, and that's just gonna make him even more popular. He's not just technically skilled, he's a complete person. I've never seen such a humble MVP. He's a beast on the field, but in front of the microphone, he's gentle and polite. He's the perfect World Series champion pitcher. He's only been in the US for 2 years, but his English proficiency is impressive. It's hard enough to speak in a language you're learning, but to do it in front of 50,000 people? Yoshinobu Yamamoto's English speech at Dodger Stadium was a moment of pure heart and passion. He's more than just a pitcher. He's a cultural bridge connecting Japan and Los Angeles through baseball. It takes real courage to do what he did in front of such a huge crowd. He works hard both on and off the mound. I have so much respect for this man. Speaking in front of a crowd that size is one thing, but delivering a line that powerful in your second language is remarkable. I was deeply moved. We've been talking all season about how amazing this kid is, and it was great for the rest of the world to see it too.
He keeps surpassing his limits with every game. Just like his words, there is no quit in him. He is the embodiment of victory. His speech was truly touching. It was brief, but it felt like listening to a profound truth. That one line, "Losing is not an option," contained his entire life, his effort, and his beliefs. He never raises his voice, but that quiet strength envelops the whole team. Seeing him like that, I felt this is what a true leader is. Yamamoto's speech was short, but you could feel the atmosphere in the stadium shift the moment he spoke. Everyone was waiting for his words. A greeting in Spanish, followed by one perfect, confident line in English. The composition was flawless. Just living by the phrase "losing is not an option" is hard enough, but to actually prove it is incredible. The intensity, the focus, the calmness he showed in Game 7. He was stricter with himself than anyone, and he believed in his teammates more than anyone. Hearing his speech made me cry. Imagining the effort and pressure behind that one sentence is overwhelming. Leading a team to a World Series in a foreign country in only your second year is no easy feat. In that moment, everyone in Dodger Stadium held their breath. The very second Yamamoto grabbed the microphone, the air changed. The crowd roared at his Spanish greeting, fell silent at his English words, and then erupted in cheers. Though his words were few, the passion and pride within him overflowed. It was the speech of a world champion. It was perfect.